Okay, we're going to be doing a one-piece foam appliance on Shannon today. Being that this is a Halloween haunted house type makeup job, what's Halloween without a jack-o'-lantern? Every haunted house, every home haunt, everybody needs a jack-o'-lantern sitting on their porch, wherever. So let's see what we get when we turn Shannon into a jack-o'-lantern. For this application, we need to do a bald cap. Seems like we have way too many bald caps on this DVD. So instead, just teasing. I don't think his wife would appreciate that. Shannon, would you please put this on? Something that we haven't really seen too often in the industry. A little twist, a little something special. Brains. Some may say that's enough of a bald cap, but I think we need to go ahead and just add that little added twist to it and put a bald cap over it. You'll see the twist later on. Putting Prozade on the perimeter of the eyes and the nose area. You can also use spirit gum. I like to use Prozade for prolonged use. Spirit gum is a great adhesive, but for professional applications, Pro adhesive is the best way to go. I'm going to go ahead and put the Prozade. I'm going to go ahead and put the Prozade on Shannon around the perimeter of his eyes that I marked out with the powder, and on his nose and his bridge there. Shannon, keep your eyes closed, please. Remember, be very, very careful when working with adhesives around the eyes. Pull it back. Create your tack, put it back on there, hold it in place, just a little bit there. While he's holding that in place, I'm going to go ahead and do this side here. Alright? We're going to go ahead and use a hair dryer to speed up the drying process of the stippling. As always, you want to make sure you stipple in your edges. You don't want to make it too thick because it won't give you a nice clean blending edge. A clean blending edge is the difference between a Pro FX job and just some Joe Smo. Okay, while we're waiting for this blending edge to dry, I'm going to go ahead and start putting in some dark green inside the wrinkles. Creating the shadow lines. Where does Cloud live? That's where Cloud lives. He needs a little friend. Right there. Maybe his brother's here to visit. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take these green lines and carry them off of the appliance. Let's follow the natural line of the appliance. I'll tell you which way to go. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of green here in the eyes. Now we're going to go ahead and turn this guy orange. I'm going to go ahead with a yellow base coat, which means we're going to go ahead and coat his entire head in yellow. This could take a little while. We could have just used an orange makeup, but in order to create a realistic makeup, we wanted to bring the different shades, different hues of different colors into it to create a 3D realistic makeup job. It's one of the best parts about doing a foam appliance is it's a 3D piece. This is in your face, and you want to accent all of the highlights, the shadows, and everything else. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and stipple some red directly over the yellow. Come on now, think back. Red and yellow make what?
Green.
Say it with me. Green. Pardon me for 1 second. So, back to what I was saying. Red and yellow make what? It makes orange. Lightly stipple the red. You don't want to overpower the yellow. Alrighty, and we'll go ahead and take a clean brush and dip into these shadow lines where we originally painted our green lines. Again, there's no makeup actually on this brush here. It's just going to pull out the green wrinkles and everything that we already painted. Now, as you can see, by putting multiple layers of color on top of each other, you can actually create a very 3D realistic color scheme. Alrighty, proper application of the stock is crucial in this application. Too much to the side, it looks kind of silly. Too much to the front, doesn't look right either. Take a few moments to hold this down, let it adhere. Creating an Xtreme Haunt FX makeup job. Again, you want to put in as many little added details as you can. Not a lot of people would have thought to put a stalk on jack-o'-lantern here, but when all is said and done, had there not been a stalk there, people may not have known it was a jack-o'-lantern. Speaking of details, I've been thinking he might be needing a little moss. Oh yeah, that's a scarecrow right there. Look at that. Keep that over your eye. How's that feel?
I almost lost my brain.
Okay, what good's a pumpkin without pumpkin seeds? Let's crack this puppy open and get us some seeds. How's that feel?
Great.
Great, huh? He says that now with a smile.
Not like exposing my brain.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and give this skin a little bit of jagged cuts to it. I'm going to go ahead and start stippling in a little bit of latex. On the layer of skin that's been flapped back. How's that feel?
Feels nice.
All right. Alright, we're using our cotton to give us a nice skin base for the peeled back flesh look. Now we're dabbing in some latex. Don't be afraid to get that latex in there. Saturate the cotton because you're going to be pulling it and working with it momentarily. different paths. Now let's go ahead and add some pumpkin seeds in there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put some blood gel in Shannon's trauma areas. Said it before and I'll say it again. Cinema Secrets blood gel is the best blood gel on the market for my money. Has a nice, rich color. It's very pasty. And once you add, or once you combine it with the Cinema Secrets blood, once you combine it with the Cinema Secrets FX blood, it creates a very realistic bloody mess. Right now we're just kind of scooping the blood gel out. We will be stippling it shortly. Alrighty, we went ahead and we put our blood gel on there. Now we're going to take a stipple sponge and start splotting it around a little bit. If anybody has any questions while viewing our DVD, feel free to contact me at bodybagging.com. I'll answer all of your questions personally. I'm going to go ahead and use our blood gel now. And as you see, blood gel is quite a bit thinner. It's much more red looking, it's much more bright, has a much more wet look, and when combined with the blood gel, creates a very realistic bloody mess. And I think that about does it.
Are you body bagging?